Good morning, student. Today we are going to find out the L versus T square graph of this pendulum. This one, you can see that it is a pendulum over here. And according to our experiment, what we are going to do? We are going to plot the length of this pendulum versus the time period of this pendulum. The length of this wire, length of this thread versus time square means time period of this pendulum, where time period square we are going to plot. Comes here. Before that we have to know about that. What is simple harmonic motion? What is simple harmonic motion? Which wave have a continuous such type of vibration, such type of wave we are going to call simple harmonic motion, because this is the time axis. After this long time after the long time of the traveling, the amplitude, this is the amplitude value of this wave is not going to deteriorate. So such type of wave we are going to call simple harmonic oscillation. Now what is time period? For a single rotation, it is a single rotation, means full cycle. You can see the half cycle over here and half cycle over there. So in a full at the full cycle rotation, how much amount of time is needed? That amount of time we are going to call time period. Okay, it's a time period. Now what I am going to do? What we are going to do? We are going to suppose this is the pendulum. This is the length of that pendulum. We are going to plot this time period versus the length of the pendulum. Okay, for that we need a required table to collecting the data. Here is my table, the length of the pendulum, and the second is time period. This is the time period measurement table, and this is the length of the length of the pendulum table. So then mean t is equal to t by 20 time period, then you have to find out t square. So okay, so what we are going to do, firstly we are trying to find out the length of the thread, and for find out the length of the thread, this amount of length we are going to take it out for us by the scale, and this is I am going to take it as a L prime. Here is a knob over there with a pendulum. This amount of length I am going to take it as a H, and the radius of the pendulum, that R. So total length of this length is become L is equal to L prime plus H plus R. Okay, so let's try to find out. Here is my scale, centimeter scale. This is a centimeter scale. I am going to put this at that here, and this value is 80. This value length is 80. Okay, 80. So my first L prime, it's the L prime is 80, and the radius and this H value I am going to calculate separately. That's why I am wrote it here. So let's find out this one. The H value is 1.5 centimeter. 1.5 centimeter, and the value of the radius we are going to find out by using the screws, this screw gauge. We are already do this one in a second experiment, so just using this one I am going to find out the resistance, but later. Let's firstly find out the time period. So my thread length is now 80. So here L is become L prime plus H plus R. We have the value of L prime. This one is my L prime. We have the H value, just R is needed for me. So now how could you find out the time period? This one is my stopwatch. Here I am going to tap this one, this this stopwatch is going to start, and the second it is going to stop. Now what I am going to do? Just take this pendulum and just very slightly make it a difference and make it as to vibrate. Okay, now what I am going to do, I am going to start over here. Just I am starting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just 20, I will just close this stopwatch. Now how I am taking this value? That like that. That's why here my rotation is started. It is going and coming. So like that, it is going and coming. First rotation, going, coming. Second rotation, going, coming. Third rotation, going, coming. Fifth rotation. On such a way, I am calculating the number of rotation. For my 20 rotation, this amount of time actually taken by this pendulum, and the value is 36.8. 36.8. Here you can see that this small value of arm is in a red portion, so I am going to take the red value, because this long arm for one rotation needed time is 30 seconds, and a second rotation the needed time is 30 seconds. So by the two rotation of this long arm, it is actually fulfill the 1 minute. So it is in a second rotation, so I am going to take the red reading, and it is 35. So it is 36.8 is my first reading. I am going to do this thing for a second time also. And just start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Same value is coming. You can see that 35, 36, 36.8. 36.8. So my second reading is again 36.8. I am going to do this thing another time, for a third time. I am going to close this one. It is also in a first state. Okay. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The same value is coming. 36.8. So it is 36.8. So take out the mean value of this 3 it is also become 36.8. So now I am trying to find out the time period. How? For a 20 rotation, my required time is 36.8. So my time period is, the time period means for a single rotation how much amount of time is needed. So 36.8 divided by 20, it is mean that for a single rotation how much time period is needed by this pendulum. This is the time period. So after that, make it t square, the t square value for this corresponding length. I am get this t square. Now what I am going to do? Now I am going to change the length of this bob. I am going to change the length of this system. Okay. Just change the length. Small amount of length you are going to change. And I am going to measure the length again. Seventy-five point five. So my new length is 75.5. 75.5. Just like same one, my L prime is 75.5. add it with H and R, get the actual length of this box, and I'm going to do the same thing like that. The time period, I'm going to measure the time period. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now you can see the value is become 30. It is again, it is in a rate. So I am going to take the rate value 33, 34, 35.6, 35.6, 35.6, 35.6. So for a 75.5 length, 35.6. Okay, I am going to do this thing for again 2 times. After that I am going to change the length again